Press subscribe.
Press subscribe.
Press the bell.
Press the bell.
Press like.
Press like.
Change your life one word at a time. Yes, good morning and good morning to you and you. So we are looking at the Bitcoin market and the crypto market. Lots of dips happening. Lots of opportunity sales and discounts available because things are dropping because of Elon Musk, or is it because it's due a correction? So we're looking at these things, strategies to buy the dip, things to buy, things not to buy, things to invest in. So, but before all that, we know we like to start our day with our affirmations. So, Teja.
I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm wise, I'm powerful. It's gonna be a good day. Thank you, Jesus. I'm black, I'm proud.
Amen and amen. So how are you keeping healthy? I hope you're keeping healthy. I got my Irish my C must. I'm keeping healthy. Hope you're keeping healthy in these times. But let's have a look. So we got a lot to talk about. So let's have a look. So we got layer 2. Remember, I got previous videos about layer 2. Layer 2 is, imagine you can go shopping. Normally with Bitcoin and Ethereum and all this stuff, Ethereum gas fees are very high because each day everyone's queuing up, everyone's trying to buy things. You're shopping, you're queuing up, you're trying to buy things every day, you're queuing up every day, you're going to the till trying to buy. But with layer 2 solutions, you do it off chain. So instead of every day going to the main till to buy things and making everything be slow, you can buy all you want at the end of the month. They will take all the bills of everyone and then take it to the till, to the Ethereum layer 1 part, and then start buy things then. So that's how layer 2 works. So Polygon is one of the ones that work with layer 2. Polkadot as well has its layer 2 function. But let's look. So Polygon, a recent rebrand of Matic Network, intends to build multi-chain system utilizing solutions like optimistic rollups at Ethereum. Some advisors describe Polygon's approach as part of a strategy to function as Polkadot on Ethereum and compete against the open source project founded by the Web3 Foundation. So Polygon and Polygon history. So Polygon relies on a sharded multi-chain network known as parachains to process transactions in parallel smaller chains. So you're doing things off-chain, smaller chains, and then you can bring it. Many Polkadot projects are built on the Substrate framework, heralded for its ability to let DApp developers focus more on the business side of the projects rather than building and operating a blockchain. Gavin Wood, a co-founder and former co-developer of Ethereum, says the idea of Polkadot hit in early 2016 as he waited for Ethereum 2.0 sharding specifications to solidify. Wood left Ethereum in January 2016 and finished Polkadot's first white paper draft by October by the same year. Polkadot's initial October 2007 token sale accrued around $145 million. Polkadot announced the first proof of concept. So Polkadot and is proof of chain. Cardano is proof of chain, but in the previous video, talk about how they're different. But Polkadot allows this layer 2 to work, and it's been getting more all-time highs. Let's look as well. And Polygons, aka Matic, has been doing nice new all-time highs as well. We can see here. So while things are dipping, Cardano's still up. New all-time highs. Where's Polygon? How far have we gone? So Polygon done a new all-time high as well. Can't see it now. I think it's a little. So we've got Dodgecoin. Where's our Polygon? I think I'm just going to type it. So even Polkadot here. So today is minus 3.9%, but its all-time high is $49. So which is done 1 day ago. Then we've got Polygon, which is Matic. It's 18th place in crypto, because these are definitely ones to watch. So it's 7% down today. Things are still dipping, but its all-time high 24 hours ago is $1.86. It's only 8.6% away from its all-time high, and you would expect it to consolidate as it keeps making new time highs. So that's Polygon and Polkadot. What else were we looking at? So let's still see. So Polygon underpins Polygon framework, supports building secure layer 2 chains. The protocol is ideal for applications requiring high security and teams who find it challenging to establish a decentralized and secure validator pool. The SDK also supports the construction of standalone chains, offering a high level of independence and flexibility and the ability to partially inherit Ethereum security. Because the point of a blockchain trilemma is being able to be secure, decentralized, and scalable, that people can use you, and it's able to do things fast, transactions are fast and things like that. That's a trilemma problem. Can you do all three? Where some always compromise on one, like Coinbase and Binance. They're not decentralized, so they can be secure and scalable. Loads of people using the exchanges and stuff, but they're not decentralized. Whereas Ethereum is decentralized, but then some will say it's not scalable because the gas fees are too high. So layer 2 is trying to make it have the security of Ethereum, have the centralization of Ethereum, but to be able to be transactions fast and scalable, and many people can use it by being able to do things off of the main thing. And that is why, so even Polygon, things that's launching now, migrating to Polygon, like Telecoin was one of the things that jumped onto, migrated to Polygon network, and that's been doing very nice gains. Telecoin here, it's one to watch, I would say. So we can see here as it clicked on it. Yeah, so those are things that dip in 24 hours but we can see it's all time in 14 days done 239%, 30 days falling 29%, and it's 40% away 6 days ago. So it was doing nice things for ages. But because of the little correction we've had in the market over a few days, and we'll look at that, it's been dipping. But Telecoin is definitely one to watch. But what else to watch? The top 10 coins, this analyst here says Bitcoin is the first most well-known and valuable cryptocurrency throughout the world. It is the first influential use of blockchain technology, which is permanent and time-code ledger of transactions that is spread across all members of the network and is now being used in a variety of applications. The blockchain that underpins Bitcoin enables users to send and receive money without the need for a third party. So Bitcoin is the top number one to watch, especially with all this dip. We can see in this dip right now, how far is Bitcoin? In my previous video, you can see that the key things to look at to see if the cycle is over, and it's definitely not over, especially we look at the 21-day average, which Bitcoin always, if it goes under that, then that is bad signs, but because it's holding above the 21-day moving average, it's good signs. So it's 24% away from its all-time high, which it did a month ago. The longest time we had another bearish time that stayed away from all-time high was in January. That was like 31 days. We talked about in that previous video, and now it's about 30 days. It stayed on the kind of sideways and a downward trend sideways, staying away from this, making new all-time highs. But we're still overall in a bullish trend. If we look at back, the cycle started from ages ago. But so Bitcoin definitely one to watch. Then we've got, not this one. Then we've got Ethereum. Where am I? Then we got Ethereum. Ethereum is a great contender for the title of best cryptocurrency. It does not, however, compete with Bitcoin. It operates on a programmable blockchain, which means it can operate programs or applications on a decentralized basis, i.e. on millions of computers in one go. This opens up as a plethora of potential applications ranging from technology and finance to gaming and collectibles, making Ethereum an appealing investment. So Ethereum is the first to actually launch smart contracts, and that's how you can get dApps and all these things to work on mobile phones and desktops with smart contracts functionality. So Binance Coin, this is the next one, because we had the Ethereum rev back in 2017, 2013, the other bull runs. You had the Bitcoin revolution, anything named bit that was pumping, and you had the Ethereum revolution, anything built on Ethereum was pumping. Then you have Binance right now, things being joining the Binance exchange are pumping. So the Binance Coin linked to the exchange is pumping as well. And you are able to do staking and farming that we're talking about. So Binance is one of the few cryptocurrencies that surpassed its 2017 mark. There was a bull market during the year. The end prices of all cryptocurrencies increased along with it, hitting a peak before peaking and declining in value, unlike the other cryptocurrencies. Binance Coin has maintained a slow but steady upward trajectory since 2017. Thus, Binance Coin has emerged to be one of the most reliable investment options with fewer risks due to its success. And then now we even got Dodgecoin up there. Now Dodgecoin is a cryptocurrency, is a kind of digital money that allows peer-to-peer transactions through a decentralized network just like Bitcoin. There's several ways you can obtain Dodgecoin. Like many other cryptocurrencies, you may dig it yourself or prove it as a means of payment. Even so, the simplest approach is to buy it from a cryptocurrency exchange. You will usually need to purchase Bitcoin or another common coin first and then exchange it for a Dodge. So I use USDT on Binance, and I've got a previous video on how to do that. Now Dodgecoin is what some call a meme token, but in my other video you'll see that the creators actually made it to have a purpose like Bitcoin, to be money, to be able to store money, to be able to be money, to be not store money, to be able to be acceptable as money, buy things with it. That was their purpose, but they wanted to do it in a fun way. So there was memes or the Shiba face and all those other things. But then you had Elon Musk, other people and other celebrities that are pumping it with their tweets and making it more fun and things like that. So that's all that going on, but things were crashing, going up. It was very volatile, but Dodge has had crazy gains already, but it's holding these gains is the difference to before, because even now people are building on Dodge, so they're giving it utility. And you've got even Elon Musk that in a way helped Bitcoin to get lower, because he said Bitcoin's is environmentally not good because of the mining and everything, how it works. So though some research will show Tesla's cars are even worse than Bitcoin for how many years, but no one's talking about that. But he said he's no longer supporting Bitcoin transactions with Tesla because of the mining, and he'll be looking at Dodge and other things. Now some are thinking he just wants to pump Dodge to crazy figures. Someone talking about $1, but there's some article, young YouTuber talking about leaked files from here and there, and they're talking about even Dodge getting to $2,000 and things like that. So he's trying to pump Dodge, is what some would say. And even with the mining aspect of things, people don't talk about gold. Gold mining is being bad for how many years? Even child slavery, bad labor, all these things is bad for the economy. But if anyone was to tweet about gold being bad, it would not affect things, because people have put value on gold. So even this Bitcoin, people saying, oh, he crashed it and all that. So he may well have helped to consolidate things further, but it's not really, overall people are not going to run away from Bitcoin. Bitcoin is standing strong by itself. It was due a correction, it's going up through, it's always been volatile, it's doing what it's doing. But the next one to watch, you can see Cardano, new all-time highs, Ethereum competitor, although they haven't actually built their ecosystem. So that's the thing. And people, when there is speculation that we're all excited, yes, Cardano is going to be cheaper, gas fees is going to be able to do this and that. But when they build it and it actually is operatable, will it meet what everyone's expectations were? And it's hard to meet people's expectations, especially when it's been a long time, people are expecting miracles and stuff. But it's definitely one to watch. And we can see when Bitcoin and other things are dropping, that's linked to Bitcoin going up, Cardano's holding weight, Polygon's holding weight. You got Tether, which is stable coin. So many good thing about Tether is stable to USDT, although we will look at that, because Tether is one to watch. A lot of volume is used on Tether. If Tether fails, there's problems, and it's backed by, what is it backed by? They have to now, because of their court case, they have to give their reports on how much real US dollar have they got in their reserves that are backing this Tether. If not, they could just be printing, and technically they can be printing, and which is what money is. And that's another thing about what people don't understand about money, why they think crypto is fake and stuff, because they think money is real. Money's not real either. That's just numbers in the system. It's not really real. It's not the amount of money in everyone's account is not backed by real life physical things no more. It's not enough cash, in real cash, to back the amount of money, digital money that is in our banks. So it's the same as digital. I watched one film and they had examples. This is my mobile, or even say this is my book, and I'm saying it's worth what it is to me, $1,000, because that's the property I've put to it. I think it's worth $1,000. Someone else gets emotion, but I think, yeah, it's definitely worth $1,000. We have decided it's worth $1,000. It's not linked to a real 1,000, but we decide it's worth 1,000. It's the same process of digital currencies. The market decide what it is by buying and selling. You decide the price. So that is what it is. Then we've got XRP. XRP's got the court case going on. Definitely one to watch. Someone's saying internet computers, one to watch. You got Polkadot. So we looked at Polkadot a second ago. Bitcoin Cash. So this is one they're saying is one to watch. I also saw there was I would definitely say Matic is one to watch in this. Also saw, is it this one? They were talking about Tron and Bitcoin Cash, because the things linked to Bitcoin Cash are definitely one to watch. Tron ecosystem, I think it's free to pay for transactions, and Tron was actually based off of Ethereum, and then it became its own thing. So yeah, Bitcoin 1, Litecoin next, number 2. That can come second on our list because it's market capital and liquidity value. Unlike Bitcoin's 21 million supply, Litecoin is limited to 84 million coins with a block reward of 12.5 LTC, higher than other cryptos for miners. Mining a Litecoin will be faster, so it's good for mining. Growing popular with Litecoin makes it the best of the rest of the altcoins. Ethereum, we talk about Cardano, we talk about Binance Coin, we talk about Ripple, we talk about Dodgecoin, we talk about Tron. Did you know Tron was actually founded in Ethereum in 2017? Now with its own blockchain platform, Tron is an independent cryptocurrency that also uses a proof of stake algorithm. Compared to Ethereum, this crypto coin hosts more decentralized apps, which is what is making it increasingly popular. Then Bitcoin Cash. Speculations around Bitcoin scalability gave rise to Bitcoin Cash, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system that is supremely scalable. It has market cap of 8 billion one of the highest one of the lot with the name Bitcoin attached to it. Zcash is kind of interesting. Zcash can do what Bitcoin cannot. The blockchain that Bitcoin uses is transparent, which makes tracking transactions easier. But Zcash only allows transaction tracking if the user wants them to be tracked. This means users have the option to hide their transactions for an added layer of privacy. Currently, Zcash is valued at, because of mainstream adoption, even though banks and all these want to use it, sometimes for their books and competitors, they don't want people knowing what they're investing in, what they're doing with their money. So you need functionality where you can hide transactions, things like that. Although you can get the criminal aspects of things, but for even mainstream does not necessarily want everything they're doing to be public. So that's why Zcash is very interesting. So what else have we got? But Polygon, we can see Polygon, even KuCoin. So Polygon gets listed on KuCoin. So this is pumpamentals. So that's what's helping it pump even more. Because with crypto, it's all well and good looking at fundamentals, but even things that in this cycle where things that have good fundamentals, like good usage, everything, doesn't mean they're going to pump right now. Could take years for mainstream to get, because community things are what is pumping right now as well. Meme tokens, Dodge, Shiba Inu, Shiba Pop, Safe Moon, Yield Generation, things. These things are popping because it's community driven. It's got Reddit, it's got marketing, it's got things like that. That's what people are trying to get things to go to the moon. Where things that have good utility is slower gains, but even slower gains, diamond hands is when you hold through the trials and tribulations, and so paper hands where you fold, like in these dips. This is why altcoin season is also here. We talked about, because with paper hands, newbies that come to crypto and they see there's a dip, they start selling and people start looking for alternatives. So they go on altcoins, and this is what helps Ethereum and other altcoins. They start looking, they come out of Bitcoin and start looking at other stuff. But let's have a look. So what have we got? But Shiba Inu is one of these meme coins that was made, but actually we found out that even helping. So this part of the crash that came is because they were helping all the COVID relief in India, but they're trying to do it in a way where they don't ruin. So the owner, where was the Ethereum person? Where's his name? So last August, when founder Roche and Internet Elias created the Shiba Coin, Roche said he gave 50% of all Shiba coins to Bitcoin. There's no greatness without vulnerability. Roche said in a roof paper, a jokey take on a white paper about the decision. We should explain that as long as Bitcoin doesn't rob us, so that's where he just sells everything, pulls everything, or sells his tokens, Shiba will grow and survive. Butcher's donation, which amounts to full 10% of Shiba Inu coins available, rocked the market. After Butcher's donation to the India COVID relief fund, the price of coin, which trades at SHIB, crashed 33%, according to CoinMarketCap.com, wiping out nearly 4 billion of the coin's market cap to bring it to 7.6 billion. Value of other coins Butcher and donated also dropped. Planned 44%, while Dogland Mines sank. Button also donated 500 ETH, the cryptocurrency Ethereum network, to the fund, which is worth some 1.8 million. ETH's price also dropped 10% in the past 24 hours. On Reddit forums and other social media platforms, some holders SHIB and other coins that dropped in value lashed out at Button for his decision to donate his tokens. Other praising for his use for the tokens for a good cause to help India's COVID relief fund. Now, some organizers in India urged caution among Shiba holders, saying that there was no need to panic about the value of the token. We will act responsibly. Please don't worry, Shiba holders. So the Shiba Inu Coins Twitter account, meanwhile, said that it supported Button's decision. Button just brought invaluable legitimacy to the Shiba token by proving it's not just another meme coin. It wrote, our hard work will contribute to save millions of lives. So think about crypto. This is what some are calling these meme tokens, but these community driven tokens also support charities, things like that, and they're making people millions as well. So the SHIB coin has thin liquidity insufficient to absorb the 50 trillion tokens, so the fund should diverse slowly and prudently to not cause a market panic. So they're hoping to use this money in a strategic way to not hurt retail investors, which is an interesting thing. Then what have we got now? Tether is one to watch because of Tether's court case. They have to show the reporting of what they're backed by, and it shows Tether's first reserve breakdown shows token 49% backed by unspecified commercial paper. Because why Tether, which is based on the Ethereum pool, is interesting, it has the highest volume. Most people are using Tether to trade. If Tether goes to dust, many traders and things will lose their money, because we can see here If Tether failed, it would be a huge blow to crypto ecosystem. So many traders and investors would lose money, and in crypto, there's no central bank to bail you out. The money is gone. Game over. That is the Tether team prints USDT and users to buy Bitcoin to drive up the price. What happens to the collapse? Hence, a sudden loss of confidence in Tether could end up triggering the crypto version of a bank run, destabilizing exchanges and causing a panic drop in Bitcoin's price. A bank run occurs when many depositors withdraw their money at the same time over concerns of the bank's solvency. So if Tether starts crashing, or this report that they've done where they're saying 49% is backed by unspecified commercial paper, and normally unspecified commercial paper is debt. So what they are saying here, basically, there's somebody that is promising to pay them. So they've given USDT to someone and they're promising to pay them back. And we just have to trust. We don't know. So in their report, they don't tell you who's promising to pay them, but you just have to trust that that person's going to be able to pay them, and you have to trust Tether. So this is the worry. That is a big amount. This is the report they gave us and stuff like that. You can look through it. Commercial paper 65%, where it's just somebody saying, well, taking Tether, you give us Tether and we'll pay you back at such and such date. That is what is working. So in trust, this is how money works. In trust, we're giving money, banks our money. In trust, we'll give us back our money when we want it, and things like this. But Tether's reserves are partly invested in Bitcoin, which makes up less than 1.64% of its overall backing. In the other investments category, in gold, which makes up less than 9.9% of its backing. So it's showing you all the other things, what that pie chart shows here, basically. Cash and cash equivalents of short-term deposits, secured loans, non-affiliated corporate bonds, and other investments is what is backing Tether right now. But the actual real cash, real USD, you can see it's only like 3.87%. Most of it's commercial paper, so debt in a sense. So it's interesting things, because Tether is not strong. This could affect Bitcoin price and the crypto market. But on Bitcoin price, we can see, although we've been down for how long, we can see that it's this 21-day moving average that I've got here is a key thing. As long as it stays above it, we're in a nice place, because from history, anytime it dropped under it, we entered a bear market. So look how long this part here, from August, from March, from March 5th of April 2018, 5th of March, all the way we stayed down to July. What's that? 4 months of bearishness when we dropped under this 21-day average. Same here, we were riding on it, so it became resistance, and then we dropped from November all the way to November all the way to another March 2019, another 5 months of bearish side movement. But when we go above it, it's nice pump. So this is the worry. If we go below this 21-day moving average, that is bearish news. But right now we are pumping over it. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. So where are we? This 21-day moving average. Yes, so we are bouncing. We went under it a little bit, but that's in the hour chart. But we're looking on the 1 week chart, is the one that we're really watching. As long as we stay over it on the 1 week 21-day average, it is a good sign. And we bounced over it, so it's a good sign for Bitcoin and the other altcoins. So make sure though, it's not just about investing in the crypto markets and the stock market. It's about investing in yourself. So I've got this book, shows you about wealth, silence, and living. So you can get this available on Amazon. I'm soon to do the Audible version, so you can just listen to it in your ears. I've also got a children's book that you can subscribe called Zimbala's secret gift. So you can subscribe to that. I think you can see pictures, the inside pictures being made, but the outside pictures are being made. So I'm going to be sharing those with you. And I've got another thing you can subscribe to called You Are Rich, which tells you about how to make money and play the same game the rich do as well. But till then, I'll see you on the other side. Check out other videos. Press like, share, subscribe. Got a Telegram group below. You can join Coinbase below and get some free money. You can join Binance, and then you also get some money when you deposit in these things as well. All the codes are below in the description. So till then, have a blessed day and goodbye.